Day 197 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem. This time we're at day 197 and we're still going, y'all. We're almost there at 200 LeetCode problems, 200 consecutive LeetCode problems, y'all. We're gonna keep going, y'all. So I hope y'all could keep up, y'all. We're not slowing down anytime soon. We're staying disciplined and we're staying consistent. And I'm encouraging y'all, or I'm here to try to encourage y'all to do the same, y'all, because we're all trying to be the best programmers we could be. So before we get started today, y'all, don't forget, go ahead and check out the link in the description if you need some new Apple AirPods. Then after you do that, bring a mouse right over here, and click that subscribe button for me, y'all. And then after you click that subscribe button, go ahead and smash that like button for me, y'all. And then after you smash that like button, I'm calling all of my bankers. I repeat, all of my bankers to the comment section right now. I need y'all to drop 2 bank emojis in the comment section so we could go ahead and run up this engagement and push this content out to a broader audience, y'all. As Swift community members, it's up to us to help the community to grow, and one way we could do that is to share this content with as many people as we could find that will watch it. So your support is appreciated when it comes to that. Now, with all that being said, y'all, let's get into the question. And today we have question number 6, zigzag conversion. The difficulty level is medium, but don't worry, we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as well, because we're all here trying to learn something and we're all here on different levels of our programming journey. So we want the solution to be something that everybody can understand no matter where they are on their programming journey. So let's see what the question says. It says the string PayPal is hiring is written in a zigzag pattern on a given number of rows like this. You may want to display this pattern in a fixed font for better legibility. And then read the line like this. So this right here is just PayPal is hiring, but separated by rows. Well, first let's look how they spelled it. So if you see pay is right here going down, we're looking at the columns right now. This question doesn't have to do with the columns, but just so you can see how PayPal is hiring is spelled through the columns, right? So pay is right here, then we have the P, then we have the ALI right here, then we have the S right here, then we have the HIRING, just like that. So right now PayPal is hiring is written kind of with the columns, right? But we want to do it with the rows. And when you read it through the rows, it'll read like this. So if we read this row, boom, we'll have this right here, the PHAN. Then we read this row right here, we have the APLSIIG right there, right? Then we have the last row, YIR like that, right? But at the end, it's just PayPal is hiring, right? Like that, right? So then it says, write the code that will take a string and make this conversion given a number of rows. So what we want to do is take a string and we want to get the number of rows going this way, not the columns, but we want the number of rows. And so right here, this is 3 rows. You see, that's why it ends up like this. Or let's look at the example, right? This is how it's going to look, but let's look at example 1. We have example 1, input S equals PayPal is hiring. We have number of rows equals 3. So that's what this example is right here. This is 3 rows if we convert the string. If we make that conversion to the string, this is how it be right here. The PHAN, then the APLSIIG, and then the YIR, right? It's the same thing here as it is here. Now let's look at example 2 so we can see how it would look with 4 rows. That's 3 rows, right? This is how the output for 3 rows. Let's check the output for 4 rows. So the output for example 2, we have S equals PayPal is hiring. This time number of rows is 4 instead of 3 up here, and the output would be this. And if you notice, it's the same thing. We go this way, we have the PIN, boom. Then we come right here to the second row, we have the ALSIG. That's right here, ALSIG. Then the third row, we have the YAHR. That's right here. Then the last row, we have the PI. But if you see, it's the same thing in the columns. It just says PayPal is hiring, right? But we're just breaking it up into rows. The columns is irrelevant. I just want you to see that It does say what it's supposed to say. PayPal is hiring. All the letters are there. It's just we're breaking it up into 4 rows. We're not worried about the columns. We're worried about the rows. And this will be the output after we break it up into 4 rows. Boom, 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 and boom. So let's look at example A if they try to give us a trick question with just one character, right? In example 3, in example 3, we have the input S equals A, number of rows 1. The output would just be A. It's simple, you know what I'm saying? There's no other characters to put, so we just put A. So now that we understand the question, let's get into that fun part, that part we all know and love, the actual code. It's not that difficult. A little lengthy, not that difficult to understand at all, though. First thing we're going to do, we're going to say if num rows equals 1, we're going to open up the brackets and say return S. Then we're going to come down here, we're going to say if num rows is greater than or equal to s.count. We're going to open up the brackets. We're just going to say return S. Boom. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to declare a variable called rows. Say colon to the array of characters. And we are going to initialize that with the blank array, like so. Then we're going to come underneath that. We're going to say for I in 0 up to num rows. We're going to open up the bracket, and we are going to say rows dot append, open up the parentheses, square brackets. Then we're going to come over here, and we're going to say var current row index equals 0. Then we're going to come down here and say var step equals 1. Then we're going to come down here and say for char in S, open up the brackets, rows, open up the square brackets, current row index, come outside the square brackets, dot append, open up the parentheses, char. Then come underneath that and we're going to say we're going to increment current row index plus equals step. We're going to increment it by step. Come underneath that, we're going to say if current row index equal sign 0 or sign, so two lines, 2 vertical lines for or, current row index, current row index equals num rows minus 1. What we're going to do, open up the brackets, we are going to say step equals negative step. Boom, just like that. Then we're not done yet though, y'all. We're almost there. Come outside the for loop. We're going to declare a variable called result. Set that equal to a blank string. We're going to come underneath that, say for I in 0 up to rows dot count. Open up the brackets. We're going to say let row equal rows square bracket I. Then we're going to come underneath that. We're going to say result dot append, open up the parentheses, dot init parentheses row. Then we're going to come underneath here. We're going to say return result. Now let's run it. See how it runs. Oh, it's accepted. So let's go ahead and submit it. Go ahead and submit it. Let's see. There it is, y'all. 20 milliseconds beats 26.58% of users with Swift, y'all. Not too bad. We're going to get those numbers up, but don't worry. We're just here trying to learn something. We're not worried about the numbers right now. We're just worried about how we're going to get this solution solved and understanding the solution after we solve it. So, get one more look at the code, y'all. One more look, one more look, one more look. And then that's our LeetCode problem for today. I hope to see y'all tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.